Welcome back to Houston Life. Our next guest is someone you've seen on the show many times, showcasing life-changing dental implants. And now he's fresh off a trip to Australia, where he was teaching other dentists cutting-edge techniques to help their patients find long-lasting results. Board-certified periodontist and dental implant specialist, Dr. Michelle Azar. Welcome back to Houston Life. It's good to see you.
Thanks for having me again.
I'm always blown away by the patients you bring on our program, and I love hearing the stories about how truly life-changing the impacts are after having dental implants. We're going to see some of these dramatic before and after photos in just a minute, but tell us about your trip to Australia. You got back from Sydney just a few days ago, and you were teaching other dentists how to do what you do here in Houston.
Well, it was an awesome trip, talking only about the time difference that took place, but I got to meet with general dentist from Australia who wants to learn about dental implants, and I walked them through the whole process of the fundamentals of dental implantology.
This is a big group of people, by the way.
Yeah, and they're all dentists, so this is a postgraduate diploma that we're teaching there. And we go all over the basics of dental implants and complications and all of that. So it's been a very rewarding trip for me.
And as we've discussed on the show many times, a lot of folks may not realize that doing what you do and this technique, this requires so much more than just dental school. I mean, we're talking years of training.
Yeah, so after initial graduation as a dentist, I specialized for 3 years, and I made it a commitment to myself and my patients that I would give them the best care possible. And I'm going with the teaching part, which is somehow very fulfilling for me as well.
I think it's really, really cool. We were just chatting during the break about how these patients come in and using the one arch procedure, they're given a brand new smile that looks beautiful. A lot of people might have questions, though, about long-term care and maintenance, because the teeth look incredible immediately after their application. How do patients do long-term?
So with dental implants, a lot of people feel like once I get dental implants, I don't have to worry about it anymore. But in reality, it's a new start to your dental journey. After taking away the teeth that have been compromised over years, maybe some patients don't have enough time to maintain their teeth. Now they give them a fresh start with dental implants, and we expect to get 10, 20, 30 years, even 40 years after it's done.
That's a very long time.
Yeah, exactly. And as long as we follow the post-operative routine and maintenance recommendations, we expect them to last for a very long time.
Okay, and these photos, they truly are so incredible. The photos really speak for themselves in terms of the dramatic transformation that your patients are able to receive. I want to ask you about a patient named William Daft. So you recently did a 4-year follow-up with William. Here is what he looked like.
This is the initial visit at the day of the consult.
So this was more than 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's initially, so that's in the first year after delivering the teeth.
Wow.
And we saw him last week for the 4-year follow-up. And you can see that the teeth are very well maintained. Of course, it takes some effort on his side to maintain them clean, but if we do the job correctly, we see these long-term results very predictably.
Look at that. So there he is on the left side of our screens before the procedure. In the middle, that's a day after the procedure. And now on the right side of your screen, 4 years later. What kind of appointment schedule would patients have just to ensure that everything looks good? Because I'm not the expert here, you are, but I understand that bone loss is something that people worry about typically with implants. You are able to help people even with those concerns.
Yeah, so the maintenance visits that we require afterwards and we recommend is 2 times a year, which is very short visit. We take x-rays and track how the bone is healing, how the gum is looking like. And if there's an early issue that would happen, we spot it early on, and that's how we maintain these implants for hopefully lifetime.
Got it. So they see you a couple times a year, quick visit just to ensure the bone is all doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Correct.
And again, these implants could last for decades, you said.
Exactly, yeah. We've been doing follow-ups on patients who had implants for 40 or 50 years, and it's still holding strong. So it's a very rewarding treatment, and it's meant to last.
We have had so many of your patients, again, visit us here at Houston Life and tell stories about how this procedure that we're seeing on the screen has really changed things for the better. Can you describe to us what we're seeing on the screen and who is a good candidate for this procedure?
So honestly, everyone is a good candidate as long as we understand the commitment involved. So after taking out the teeth, we place 4 to 6 implants that get secured into the jaw, and then we attach permanent teeth on them. Now, in terms of long-term success, it has to do with how good their oral hygiene at home. Think of this as a new start. It requires some maintenance at home as well.
What kind of maintenance? Like a water pick?
A water pick, yeah, exactly. A water floss that would clean. As long as the gum is healthy, the bone will be healthy, and that's the goal. And we want to reinforce that over years.
Well, I think it's really cool what you do, and that you're teaching other dentists around the world how to do this procedure, help other patients.
Yeah,
Dr. Michel Azar, it's always great to see you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for stopping by, and welcome back. Hopefully the jet lag is not being too hard on you.
Yeah.
In the meantime, the Texas Dental Implant Center does have a special offer for Houston Life viewers. The first 20 callers will receive a complimentary consultation after a short pre-qualification call. That consultation will include a one-on-one consult with Dr. Azar and a 3D scan and x-rays. That's all a $1,000 value. To schedule your appointment, you can call 346-1ARCH. That's 346-663-2724. You can also go online, bestdentalimplantshouston.com. And Houston Life will be right back.